2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
13.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he's really manageable second down.
No, we changed it.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. 3rd and just 2 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
First down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Rams' 39-yard line.
This is Henry on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Has some room to work. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got it. Trying to snatch out.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Has room down the left sideline. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man to rock.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
And you just get the play off. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, that's Nacua. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Ravens.
Lamar off to play fake. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Jackson now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going for this. He connects downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
A gain of 15.
They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They connect for the 1st. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's caught left side by Hill. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 21-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Rolling left, buying some time. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Loops knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to Puka Nacua. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Lady.
Stafford from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Rams 14, Ravens 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Rams, 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Set. 180. Omaha, ready, move.
Stafford now on first down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Nakua's got it again. And he's hit and set out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Ready. Yellow 20. Ready, hot.
A final throw before the break. Gets everything he has under this one. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here?
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead.
Makes the score.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hot.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 32.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Set. Moving ahead.
Stafford now. Hits him on the out route. Again, he's got room. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard drive.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
1st down, Baltimore.
On 1st down, Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run here with Henry. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
180. 20 hot.
Straight ahead with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
To throw, Stafford. Complete, it's Atwell. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set.
Looking to throw. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Going left side, Williams with it. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
On the bounce at midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8.
Now Stafford to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set. 180.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A handoff for Williams, running left. He's He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Pull up, blue 60. Hey, red. Hey, 5-0.
Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
He goes, set. Blue 60.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams only up by a few. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow 20.
Stafford. Cut out left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete to Henry on the check down. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
And the Ravens first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. From the red zone on 1st. That's incomplete left side. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Lamar throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Rams are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They're going to pass it here. Hits him on the out route. This gets up past the 20. Here he goes again. Puka Nacua. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Next one. Come on. 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Lamar off the play fake. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Loss on the play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Andrews snags another one. 8-11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.